Greetings, Guardians of Dominion. Something big is brewing for this year's Winterfest, and it's unlike anything we've seen before. The developers are considering bold new changes to stop abuse once and for all, but these changes could also shake up how we play during the most festive event of the year. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share might redefine the future of Winterfest itself. Recently, I was invited by the official Hero Wars team to take part in a private feedback session about the upcoming Winterfest and some new anti-cheating initiatives. The goal was simple: to help them make this year's event fairer and more enjoyable for everyone. Now, I gave them my own answers, but I quickly realized something. My feedback wouldn't be complete without hearing from all of you, the players who make this community what it is. So in this video, I'll walk you through what the developers are considering, what questions they asked us, and I want you to share your honest opinions in the comments below. Together, we can help shape the future of Winterfest. Each year, Winterfest brings joy, community spirit, and lots of gift exchanging, but it also brings some issues. Over time, the developers noticed that some players create hundreds of extra accounts just to send gifts to one main profile. That's not fair to those who play honestly, and it hurts the spirit of the event. So the team is testing a new idea, a temporary restriction during Winterfest, which lasts about 10 days. During that period, players wouldn't be able to leave or be kicked from their guilds. It's a full guild lock, and it would apply to everyone equally. At the same time, gifts would only be allowed to be sent to guildmates, something that's already true for most platforms, but now it would become universal during the event. The goal is to stop the abuse without removing the joy of giving gifts. But as with any restriction, there's a concern that it might affect honest players too, for example, those who need to move guilds for legitimate reasons during the event. That's why the developers wanted real feedback from active players before they finalize anything. Here are the questions they asked us to reflect on. First, how positive or negative do you feel about the idea of these temporary restrictions, guild lock and gifts only within guilds? Second, how effective do you think these restrictions would be in reducing gift abuse? Then they asked how this change might affect your own experience with Winterfest. Would it change how you enjoy the event or interact with your guildmates? Another question was whether this could cause problems for honest players, and if clear communication before the event could help reduce that. They also asked for ideas on how to limit abuse without hurting the festive spirit, maybe new systems, rules, or smaller changes that could work just as well. And finally, they asked for any additional thoughts or insights from previous Winterfests. Now, I found these questions really thoughtful because they show that the developers aren't trying to make random changes. They're asking for real input before doing anything, and that's something I truly respect. They want to make sure the event remains fun while protecting fairness. That's why I'm turning to you, Guardians. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you support the idea of a guild lock during Winterfest? Do you think it's the right move to prevent abuse, or would you prefer a different approach? Maybe you have creative solutions that nobody has thought of yet. I know many of you have been part of this community for years and have seen how Winterfest evolved. Your experience matters. Whether you're a veteran player or new to the game, your voice can help make a difference here. I'll make sure your comments and ideas are heard, because I truly believe the officials will read your feedback. The Hero Wars team has shown that they care about community opinions, and together we can help shape the future of the game and make the next Winterfest even better. At the end of the day, Hero Wars is about teamwork, unity, and the joy of building something together. And I believe this conversation is another example of that. So let's talk about it. What would make Winterfest better for you? What changes would you support, and what would you avoid? Drop your thoughts below, I'll be reading everything. Thanks for watching, Guardians, and thank you for always helping to make Dominion a better place. Salute and friendship.